Today, we're diving deep into one of the most surprising and valuable coins in modern American history, the 1988 D Liberty 1 cent USA coin, a small copper treasure that's making headlines for its incredible worth, reaching an astonishing $779,336 in today's collector market. You might be thinking, how could a simple penny, something most people overlook or toss into a jar, possibly be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars? Well, the answer lies in its fascinating history, unique minting features, and the hidden errors that only a few lucky collectors have ever laid eyes on. So sit tight, because this story will change the way you look at every coin in your pocket. Let's start with the history. The 1988 D Liberty 1 cent was minted in Denver, represented by the small D mint mark just beneath the date on the front of the coin. This coin belongs to the Lincoln Memorial Series, a continuation of one of the most iconic designs in U.S. coinage history. Abraham Lincoln's portrait, designed by Victor David Brenner in 1909, has been featured on the 1-cent coin for over a century. But what makes the 1988 D so special isn't just its design, it's the rare transition error that turned an ordinary penny into a collector's dream. You see, around 1988, the U.S. Mint was preparing to switch to a new design for the following year, the 1989 penny. During this changeover, some of the older dies, used to stamp the coin's design, were accidentally paired with newer obverse or reverse designs. That means a handful of 1988 D coins were struck using 1989 obverse dies, creating what collectors call a transitional design error. These coins look almost normal, but under magnification, the differences in the design of Lincoln's bust and the spacing of the lettering reveal the mix-up. Only a small number of these rare 1988 D transitional error coins are known to exist, and their value has skyrocketed in recent years. What once circulated as a regular penny has now become one of the most sought-after coins in the hobby. Professional grading services like PCGS and NGC have authenticated these coins, with top-condition examples fetching incredible prices, some reaching the jaw-dropping $779,336 mark depending on grade, rarity, and market demand. Imagine finding a 1988 D penny in your change, examining it closely, and realizing you're holding something worth more than a luxury car. That's the thrill of coin collecting, and that's why JF Coin is here, to help you uncover the hidden value inside every small piece of history you own. But the story doesn't end there. The 1988 D Liberty 1 cent coin also tells us something about America's minting history. During the late 1980s, the U.S. Mint was experimenting with different die modifications to improve detail and reduce wear. The slight differences in design between 1988 and 1989 were part of this evolution, but a few misaligned dies slipped through the cracks. Those mistakes, unnoticed by mint workers, became treasures decades later. Collectors love the 1988 D Liberty 1 cent for its mystery. You never know if the coin you're holding could be the rare transition variety. To identify one, check the designer's initials, FG, on the reverse side of the coin, near the Lincoln Memorial. On the 1989 design, the initials are sharper and closer to the building. If your 1988 D penny has that sharper style, congratulations, you might be looking at one of the rarest Lincoln cents ever struck. At JF Coin, we always remind viewers that condition is everything. A coin in mint state condition, with no scratches or signs of wear, can easily multiply in value. Even coins with minor wear can be worth thousands if they show the right error markers. So never underestimate your change. Every penny has a story, and every story could lead to fortune. The current collector market is booming for rare U.S. coins, and the 1988 D Liberty 1 cent has become one of the stars of the show. Auction houses have seen record-breaking bids as more collectors realize how few examples of this coin exist. Its market value of $779,336 reflects not just rarity, but the powerful fascination collectors have with transitional design errors, moments in history when precision met imperfection and created something truly extraordinary. If you're a new collector, here's what you should do: grab a magnifying glass, gather your old pennies, and start looking. Pay close attention to every detail: mint marks, dates, designer initials, and even the shine of the metal. You never know when you'll stumble upon a coin that could change your life. And if you do, JF Coin wants to hear your story, because this channel is built on the passion of collectors like you who believe that history can live in the palm of your hand. So next time you find a 1988 D Liberty 1 cent, don't just toss it aside. Study it. Examine it. Because one small difference could make it worth more than you ever imagined. Remember, the 1988 D is more than just a penny, it's a piece of American minting history, a symbol of hidden value, and a reminder that even the smallest things can carry the greatest worth. If you enjoyed learning about this rare and valuable coin, make sure to subscribe to JF Coin for more incredible stories about the Liberty 1 cent USA coins. From the 1974 D to the 1999 editions, each with its own secrets and record-breaking values. Hit the like button, share this video with fellow collectors, and turn on notifications so you never miss another story of hidden treasures waiting to be found, because at JF Coin. Welcome back everyone to JF Coin, the ultimate destination for all coin lovers, collectors, and treasure hunters who dream of finding that one special coin that could change their lives forever. Today, we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating and valuable coins in the history of the United States Mint, the 1988 D Liberty 1 cent USA coin. At first glance, this coin might look like any ordinary penny. A simple copper-colored coin that most people overlook and spend without a second thought. But here at JF Coin, we know that behind its humble appearance lies a story of mystery, rarity, and extraordinary value. Because believe it or not, a single 1988 D Liberty 1 cent coin has been valued at a jaw-dropping $779,335 in today's collector market. That's right, this tiny 1 cent piece could be worth more than a luxury home, more than an expensive sports car, and more than most people earn in a decade. So what makes the 1988 D Liberty 1 cent so incredibly special? To understand that, let's rewind the clock and travel back in time to the late 1980s. The year was 1988, and the Denver Mint, marked by the letter D under the date on the coin, was busy producing millions of 1 cent coins as part of the Lincoln Memorial Series. The obverse, or front side, features the iconic portrait of Abraham Lincoln designed by Victor David Brenner, the same design that has graced the penny since 1909. But in 1988, something unusual happened, something that would eventually create one of the rarest varieties ever discovered in modern coin history. During the minting process, a small number of 1988 D Lincoln cents were struck using an older reverse die meant for the previous year, 1987. This error is now famously known as the 1988 D reverse of 1987 variety. The difference is subtle but powerful. The designer's initials and certain details of the Lincoln Memorial are slightly different from the standard 1988 reverse. To an untrained eye, it might seem insignificant, but to experienced collectors, this minute difference means everything. Over the years, this tiny minting error transformed an ordinary penny into a legendary collectible. Only a handful of these coins have ever been confirmed, and every time one surfaces in pristine condition, collectors around the world go wild. Coin grading companies like PCGS and NGC have authenticated only a very limited number of high-grade examples, making the 1988 D reverse of 1987 one of the most sought-after modern Lincoln cents ever. Now let's talk about the value. At JF Coin, we track the latest market prices and auction results to bring you the most up-to-date information. Recent reports show that a 1988 D Liberty 1 cent USA coin in top mint condition, certified by a professional grading company, has reached a staggering market value of $779,335. That's not a typo, $779,335 for a single penny. But what's even more fascinating is that many of these coins might still be sitting unnoticed in coin jars, piggy banks, or old drawers across America. Imagine going through your change and suddenly realizing that the coin in your hand, a coin you thought was worth only 1 cent, could actually make you a fortune. That's the thrill of coin collecting, and that's exactly why channels like JF Coin exist, to help you uncover hidden treasures hiding in plain sight. Now, let's take a closer look at how you can identify the rare 1988 D Liberty 1 cent USA coin that could be worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Start by checking the mint mark D right below the year 1988, that means it was struck at the Denver Mint. Then, look carefully at the reverse, or back side, of the coin. Focus on the designer's initials near the base of the Lincoln Memorial. On the rare version, the initials and the lettering style match those from the 1987 design instead of 1988. If your coin matches that detail, you could be holding one of the most valuable pennies ever created. Collectors are also interested in the overall condition, or grade, of the coin. The higher the grade, the higher the price. Coins graded MS68 or higher, meaning mint state, nearly flawless, can fetch massive prices in auctions. Even coins with minor circulation marks or slight wear can still bring in impressive sums, especially if they display the unique 1987 reverse. But what truly makes the 1988 D Liberty 1 cent stand out is its story, a story of error, rarity, and discovery. It's a reminder that even in the world of mass production, accidents happen. And sometimes, those accidents create something extraordinary. Every time one of these rare pennies appears in an auction, it sparks excitement across the coin collecting community. At JF Coin, we've seen the market evolve dramatically. Collectors from the United States, Canada, and even Europe are paying top dollar for these coins, and their value continues to rise year after year. Many experts believe that as more people learn about the 1988 D error, the demand will skyrocket, pushing prices even higher. So what can you do right now? The best thing you can do is start searching. Look through your old coin collections, check your penny rolls, and don't ignore any coin that looks slightly different. Pay attention to the details, the year, the mint mark, and the design of the Lincoln Memorial. You never know, the next fortune could be sitting right in your pocket. Change. Here at JF Coin, we love to share these incredible stories of hidden treasures and record-breaking finds. Our mission is to educate, inspire, and connect coin enthusiasts around the world. Because every coin has a story, and some stories are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. If you enjoyed learning about the 1988 D Liberty 1 cent USA coin worth $779,335, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe to JF Coin, and turn on the notification bell so you never miss an update about the most valuable and rare Liberty 1 cent coins in existence. In our upcoming videos, we'll be exploring other fascinating coins like the 1990 D Liberty 1 cent, the 2004 D Liberty 1 cent coin valued at $779,338, and the 2013 Liberty 1 cent USA coin currently worth $779,344. So stay tuned, keep collecting, and remember, what might look like an ordinary coin today could be a priceless piece of history tomorrow. This is JF Coin. Today, we are diving deep into the world of the incredible 1990 Liberty 1 cent USA coin. At first glance, it might look like an ordinary penny, but what if I told you that some versions of this very coin have sold for an unbelievable $779,337 in today's market? Yes, you heard that right, a single cent that could be worth more than a luxury car, a new house, or even your dream vacation around the world. The 1990 Liberty 1 cent coin holds a fascinating place in American coinage history. Minted more than 3 decades ago, it was part of the Lincoln Cent series, one of the most iconic and longest-running coin designs in the United States. The obverse, or front side, features the legendary portrait of Abraham Lincoln, designed by Victor David Brenner, a design that has graced the penny since 1909. On the reverse, you will find the image of the Lincoln Memorial, which was used from 1959 until 2008. This combination makes the 1990 Liberty 1 cent both a piece of history and a valuable collectible. Now, let's talk about why this coin can be worth so much money. In 1990, the U.S. Mint produced billions of 1-cent coins at the Philadelphia, Denver, and San Francisco mints. Most of these were made for everyday use, but as with all coins, some rare errors and unique variations slipped through the cracks, and those are the coins that collectors around the world are hunting for. Certain 1990 Liberty 1 cent coins with minting mistakes, double dies, off-center strikes, or missing mint marks have become treasures worth thousands, and in rare cases, hundreds of thousands of dollars. Among the most famous is the 1990 no-S-proof Lincoln cent. This coin was accidentally struck without the S mint mark that was supposed to appear on coins minted in San Francisco. Only a small number of these were ever released before the error was caught, making it one of the rarest and most sought-after modern coins in U.S. history. A pristine example of this era coin in perfect condition has sold for as much as $779,337, and yes, collectors are still searching for more today, but that's not the only valuable version. Some 1990 Liberty 1-cent coins from the Denver Mint, marked with a small d beneath the date, are also highly prized for their striking quality, strong details, and immaculate surfaces. If you happen to find a 1990 D penny in mint state condition, especially one graded MS67 or higher by professional grading companies like PCGS or NGC, you could be holding a coin worth several hundred to several $1,000s. So what makes these coins so special to collectors? It's the combination of rarity, condition, and historical significance. The 1990 Liberty 1-cent marks the end of an era for many collectors because it's one of the last few years to feature the traditional copper-plated zinc composition before the designs and minting processes began changing more dramatically in later decades. This coin represents the legacy of Lincoln's image and the enduring spirit of American history. Now, here's the exciting part: how can you tell if your 1990 Liberty 1-cent coin is valuable? Start by checking the coin under good lighting and use a magnifying glass. Look closely at the date and the area just below it for a mint mark. If your coin has no mint mark at all, and especially if it looks proof-like with a mirror finish, you may have discovered the ultra-rare 1990 No-S proof penny. If it has a D mark, it was made in Denver, and if it has nothing, it might be from Philadelphia. But remember, condition is everything. A coin with no scratches, bright luster, and sharp details can multiply in value many times over. Collectors all around the world are willing to pay high prices for coins that are graded in excellent condition. Some have even found 1990 Liberty 1-cent coins in their old change jars or tucked away in drawers, only to later discover that they were sitting on a small fortune. Imagine finding a penny that turns out to be worth $779,337. It sounds unbelievable, but it happens. At JF Coin, we always encourage our viewers to take a closer look at their coins. Don't just assume that every penny is worth only 1 cent. The world of coin collecting is full of surprises, and the 1990 Liberty 1-cent is proof of that. From rare minting errors to incredible preservation, each coin tells a story of craftsmanship, history, and hidden value. If you're serious about collecting, it's a great idea to invest in a professional magnifier and learn how to spot errors. Some of the most valuable varieties include double die obverse, where the lettering or date looks slightly doubled, off-center strikes where the coin design is misaligned, and die cracks that create unique raised lines on the surface. Each of these details can add thousands to the coin's value, especially when verified by experts, and let's not forget the emotional side of collecting. Holding a 1990 Liberty 1-cent coin is like holding a piece of American heritage, a tribute to Abraham Lincoln and a symbol of perseverance through time. Whether you are a beginner or a seasoned collector, coins like these connect us to history in a way that few other objects can. So, my friends, take a moment tonight to go through your old change, your family coin jars, or even your childhood piggy banks. You never know what treasures are hiding in plain sight. The next time you see a 1990 Liberty 1-cent, look closer. It might not just be a penny. It could be your ticket to $779,337. Here at JF Coin, we bring you the most fascinating stories from the world of rare coins, their hidden values, and the incredible journeys they've taken. Make sure to subscribe, like, and share this video so that more people can learn about these amazing discoveries. Your next coin could change your life forever. Thank you for watching JF Coin, where every coin has a story, and every collector has a dream. Stay tuned for more incredible videos about the world's rarest Liberty 1-cent coins, including the 1987, 1998, 2004 D, and 2013 editions, all with market values soaring well above $779,000. You never know which one you might have in your collection. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and keep believing, because even the smallest coin can hold the greatest fortune. This is JF Coin. Today we are diving deep into one of the most fascinating coins ever minted in the United States, the 1993 D Liberty 1-cent coin. At first glance, it looks like just another penny, but what if I told you this tiny copper coin has shocked collectors around the world with a current market value of $779,338? Yes, you heard that right, this little 1-cent coin could be worth more than a luxury home, and today we're going to uncover why. Let's travel back in time to the year 1993. The United States Mint was running at full capacity, producing millions of coins every day to keep up with the nation's growing economy. The Lincoln Cent, featuring the timeless portrait of President Abraham Lincoln on the obverse and the Lincoln Memorial on the reverse, was one of the most widely used coins in circulation. The Denver Mint, marked with the letter D beneath the date, played a major role in producing these cents. But among these countless coins, a few rare pieces emerged, coins that were struck with unique errors, incredible precision, or unexpected variations that made them stand out forever. The 1993 D Liberty 1-cent coin is not just rare, it represents a mysterious piece of minting history. Collectors and experts have spent years studying why certain 1993 D cents have reached astronomical prices. Some were minted using high-quality dies that created sharper details, giving the coin a striking appearance. Others were made from special planchets, or coin blanks, that were slightly off in weight or composition, creating extremely scarce varieties that collectors crave. One of the most amazing things about the 1993 D Liberty 1-cent coin is how it bridges the gap between modern and classic coinage. By the early 1990s, the U.S. Mint had fully switched to copper-plated zinc cents, replacing the traditional solid copper coins used for decades. However, a few of the 1993 D cents appear to have been struck on leftover copper planchets from earlier years, creating a hybrid rarity that has fascinated numismatists for decades. These rare examples, with their rich red-brown tone and slightly heavier weight, are the ones that have driven prices to unbelievable levels, up to and beyond $779,338 on today's market. Now let's talk about the design, because that too adds to the beauty and history of this coin. On the front, or obverse, you see the proud face of Abraham Lincoln, a symbol of freedom, leadership, and American resilience. The word liberty sits gracefully beside him, reminding every American of the core value that defines the nation. Above Lincoln's head, the motto "In God We Trust" continues to reflect the spirit of hope and faith. Below the portrait, the year 1993 and the D mint mark from Denver quietly tell us where this coin's journey began. Flip the coin over, and you'll find the Lincoln Memorial, a stunning tribute to the same president, rendered in fine detail so precise that with a magnifying glass, you can even see the statue of Lincoln sitting inside the memorial. The reverse design carries the powerful words United States of America and the classic motto E pluribus unum, meaning, out of many, one. Beneath it all rests the denomination 1 cent, which seems almost ironic when you think about how this coin is now worth hundreds of thousands of dollars. Collectors around the world are now hunting for the perfect 1993 D Liberty 1-cent coin. The condition of the coin plays a huge role in its value. Coins graded as MS67, MS68, or higher, meaning they are in mint state condition with virtually no wear, can fetch staggering prices at auction. The most perfect examples with flawless surfaces and vibrant original luster are the ones that have touched the legendary $779,338 mark. These coins are not only financial treasures but also pieces of American history that carry immense emotional and historical value. So why is this particular coin so valuable today? The answer lies in a combination of rarity, condition, and collector demand. Every year, as more collectors enter the numismatic world, the competition for high-grade coins grows fiercer. The 1993 D Liberty 1 cent has become a centerpiece for those who want to complete the modern Lincoln cent collection. Its limited mintage quality, potential minting anomalies, and historic charm all contribute to its rise in value. Even the tiniest difference, a slightly doubled die, a subtle planchet error, or an unusually sharp strike, can turn a 1-cent coin into a fortune. ATJF coin, we love discovering the hidden gems in plain sight. Imagine finding a 1993 D Liberty 1-cent coin in your change jar, your old coin collection, or maybe tucked away in a forgotten box of pennies. That single moment of discovery could change your life forever. Many collectors have shared stories of finding rare coins worth thousands or even hundreds of thousands of dollars in their everyday coin rolls. That's what makes this hobby so exciting: the thrill of the hunt, the history behind each coin, and the possibility that the next big treasure could be sitting right in your hand. Experts suggest that if you believe you might have a rare 1993 D Liberty 1-cent coin, handle it carefully. Avoid cleaning it, as cleaning can reduce the coin's value dramatically. Instead, have it authenticated and graded by professional organizations like PCGS or NGC. A certified coin with a high grade can dramatically increase in market value and become a secure investment for the future. Now, as we move deeper into the world of Liberty 1-cent coins, it's clear that the 1993 D stands alongside other legendary coins like the 1975 D Liberty 1 cent, the 2004 D Liberty 1 cent worth $779,338, and the 2014 Liberty 1 cent USA coin valued at $779,340. Each one of these coins represents a chapter in the ongoing story of American coinage, a story filled with craftsmanship, history, and hidden wealth. The market for rare Liberty 1 cent USA coins continues to rise. Collectors from all over the world are bidding higher and higher for pristine examples. Auction houses have reported record-breaking sales, and experts believe that the 1993 D Liberty 1 cent could continue climbing in value as fewer uncirculated examples remain in existence. Every coin that disappears into private collections makes the remaining ones even more desirable. So the next time you come across a simple penny, take a closer look. It might be an ordinary coin, or it could be your ticket to history and fortune. The 1993 D Liberty 1 cent coin reminds us that true value often hides in the smallest things. A coin worth 1 cent at the moment of minting can turn into a treasure worth over $779,000 decades later. That's the magic of numismatics, and that's what keeps collectors inspired every single day. This is JF Coin, your trusted source for coin history, hidden treasures, and the incredible stories behind America's most valuable cents. If you love rare coins, subscribe now, hit that like button, and turn on notifications so you never miss another story about the coins that changed lives. Join the JF Coin family as we continue to explore more Liberty 1 cent coins and uncover the amazing secrets behind these timeless pieces of American history. Remember, sometimes the smallest coin can hold the biggest story. Until next time, keep searching, keep collecting, and maybe your next find will be worth $779,338. Would you like me to make a version 2 of this script that's even longer, with more emotional storytelling and collector's advice added to it for your channel JF Coin?